Well, hi, how are you? Let me stand up in here just to make sure that it's recording. Yep. Okay, so here we go. So excited. So I got, so Dazzle Dry was doing a sale a week ago where they had everything 20% off. So I went ahead and got 4 colors. Just because I honestly think that I'm going to continue to use this brand for a long time because it really lasts a full week. And what I love the most is that it doesn't chip. So it will fade. And it will start fading, you know, from the edge of the nail, but it doesn't chip. And for me, the chipping, it's super huge because I cook. So then I don't want to have any nail polish in my foot, if that makes sense. And so what I did is that I already put 2 coats of the base coat. And always, you know, you have to put the base coat in warm water because once you get it, it's kind of cloudy. So you have to put it in warm water for all the ingredients to activate and blend in again. So I already did 2 coats of this just to make the video a little bit shorter. But the colors I have are these 4. And all of them are full, so full coverage, if that makes sense. So I have 2 creams and then, well, 2 creams. This is a cream with a little bit of shimmer in there, and then this is just full on shimmery glittery. So I think that I'm going to apply this one today, but let me tell you the name. So this soft lavender lilac, it's called Lavender Parade. The next one, which I may rock this one next week, is Star Trek. This one, which is a very, very pretty pink, is Cherry Parfait. And then lastly, we have Feisty, which is more like a, let me actually do this so I can kind of like show you quickly the colors. Supposed to be more like a red, and remind me a lot of one that the OPI has, which is called I'm Not Really a Waitress, when I saw the swatch of this one. So that's what I wanted to get this one. Now this one is a Star Trek, and it's just like a bronzy shimmery color. Just so pretty, and because it has a glitter, so that's what I wanted to get in. And then this one, because I love to have a pink, and I didn't have that, more like a bright pink, beautiful for spring and summer, but honestly year long. I will put this on my toes during the winter as well. And this is the one that I'm going to be using today. So pretty, a lavender. So let's go with this because my nails are ready, because I already did the polish. So the system, again, it has a 3, you know, step process where you have the base coat, and then you go with the nail polish, and then you go with the base coat. I find that the base coat, it's one of the best ones that I have try, because I did my nails recently, well, not recently, the past video was the one that I used with this one, but I used it with another brand, and it lasted 5 days. I just removed it today, so that's how I know that it lasted 5 days. So I think that the base coat, if you don't even want to get the whole system, definitely give it a try to the base coat and then apply it with any of your nail polish. I know that you probably shouldn't do that, but the base coat, it's pretty good. Because it feels like glue, like sticking your nails together. It's such a weird thing. Ooh, this is so pretty. I have not put any of these colors on my nails yet, so it's just for time applying this. Oh, so pretty. I know that sometimes people think that pastel colors are just for Easter. No, pastel colors are for any time, honestly. I don't know who says that pastel colors are just for Easter. Somebody decided that pastel colors were for Easter, and then people just got stuck with that. But colors are colors. You can use them any day, anytime, however you want them. It's not like blue it's for boys and pink is for girls. No, colors are colors. That's just something that society has come up with to label things as usual, but that's the idea, that you can use the colors whenever you want to, whatever you feel like, and mix them however you want. Did I mention that I already did 2 coats of the base coat? I have been doing that on when I'm doing the videos, but I didn't want to do that today, just to try to save time in the video. But I know my videos are always long. Now, one thing I probably haven't mentioned about this is that once you apply the color, you see that it goes on shiny, but as it will start drying, it will go opaque. And that's totally fine, and that's where you go with the top coat on top. It's part of being, I guess, natural, and I guess it is part of the ingredients that once it dries, it doesn't dry, you know, full on shine, because it's meant to be a system where you have a base coat, the color, and the top coat. Some other nail polishes, you will apply them, and they're already shiny, so sometimes people will, you know, skip the top coat. But being doing my nails for so long, I have, you know, figure it out that you have to have a base coat and a top coat. The base coat will protect your nails from getting yellow. Now, my nails still have a little bit of hint from the nail polish that I removed today, and the top coat is going to extend your nail polish, you know, longevity while you have it in your hands. So you have to apply both, and I think that that was my biggest mistake for years, that I didn't do a base coat or I didn't do a top coat. So I would just go straight with a nail polish on my nails, and I used to get upset that why the nail polish only lasted, you know, 2 days on my nails. Well, probably was because of that. So I don't know how many nail polishes I thought that they were not good. And probably they were, and I threw them away. It's just because I thought that they were bad, and no, it was just my own mistake because I wasn't, you know, prepping the nail correctly. So this system kind of like reminds you that you do have to do the 3-step process. I think it wasn't so even on that nail. We have had very cloudy weather in here, so I know that the video lighting may be on and off continuously just because I have a window behind me. Here's where I should do all my videos, so hopefully, like I feel right now, that there's a little bit more light, but it's still cloudy outside. And I go quickly before it dries to remove the little thing I did. Just because it makes it easier when you're when you're cleaning it up your nails. Get a little bit more. Well, hopefully you're good. Hopefully your family's good as well. No, we wait. So you see that, hopefully you can see that how this one is still shiny because it's wet. Just apply, but you can see that how the one next to it is, you know, already opaque, and that tells you that it's, you know, drying and it will be ready to go. But if I touch this hand, they're already ready to go, especially because they didn't cap the edge. I usually do that always on the second coat. And honestly, you know, if I was a little bit more, you know, polished, or if I, you know, took more time to do them, you can just go with only one coat of this, because you can see the how opaque it is. I mean, not in the shiny way, but you know, to see how full coverage it is, that you know, if you go with a very solid coat, you should be good. But I like 2 coats because I do feel that with that it does last longer, at least on me, because I'm washing my hands all the time, I'm cooking, moving, cleaning, you know, all that. So I find that that's the best for me, 2 coats. And now I do go with the edge. As usual, with my sound effects. You always want to make sure, one of the things that I learned with time is that when you are applying the nail polish, you only have nail polish on one side of the brush. I think that was my biggest mistake too. When I was painting them before, that I was just, you know, get the brush out of the bottle and go to town, and it will always be streaky. And watching a video, honestly, online, I saw somebody doing this, and then I was like, why are they like taking their time with the bottle? And then I figured that it was because they were getting a good amount of nail polish, but just on one side, if that makes sense. You see? And if you pay attention when you go to the salon, you're going to see that the nail technician is going to be doing that as well. And because I have too much, I remove some just so I could cut the edge. Now I do find that when I have applied, because you know, when you feel that with the nail polish, when the shine, it's fading away, and then I go and I apply another layer of top coat to kind of like revive it, I have seen that then it will start lifting. I don't know if I have done it wrong. Maybe I needed to put a base coat first, and then I needed to do the top coat to revive the color. But then, like within a day, it will start, you know, lifting from the sides, kind of like what gel will do. So then I end up removing it. And I have done that because when I have done let me get a little bit more in here, because when I have done grocery shopping, then I will use you know, hand sanitizer before I come home, and you know, the hand sanitizer, so alcohol will eat this brand. I find that to be more true than any other brand that I own. Maybe because of the natural ingredients, then alcohol will start dissolving the top layer of the top coat. So that's why I have applied, you know, another coat of the top coat a couple days after, because I can see that what the alcohol does to the top coat, it will start kind of like making it opaque. But I think that is totally because of, you know, the natural ingredients in this formula. This is such a pretty, you know, summer wedding type of color. I will say that this is like definitely like a bridesmaid's color. You know, there's a lot of bridesmaid dresses that are this color, like lavender, that looks so pretty. So I imagine them wearing something like this to coordinate as well. It will look very pretty. there we go. That's Lavender Parade. Yep, Lavender Parade. So you can see that it's starting to get opaque already, and that will be the cue that it will be ready to go. But I'm going to wait a little bit here. I forgot to put my timer, so I don't know how much time I have left in the camera, so I have to see. Okay, so I have 4 minutes. I will have to, you know, pause the video and then start again, just to make sure that it's all recorded and I'm not missing anything. How pretty, right? They're very pretty. I feel that this is a color that can go well with all skin colors. Definitely. It will look very pretty on somebody very, very pale, because it will be a pop-up color, and somebody who has, you know, more dark skin, it will look beautiful as well, because, you know, lavender has a blue base as well. So anything blue with a very dark skin color just looks beautiful. So pretty. To practice some dance move for my fingers, you know. So while I'm waiting for the nail polish to dry, my fingers are dancing. Like, you know, have you seen those videos where they're doing tango with their fingers? Well, I'm going to pause the video and then I will be right back, probably in 3 minutes when it's fully dry. I mean, I can tell that it's already dry to the touch, but since I still have to pause the video to restart again, I'm going to pause it now. Okay, so I'm back. Truly indeed, it was not even 3 minutes and it's ready to go. So let's go with the top coat. And again, I always go with a very juicy coat. And then cut the edge. Of course, it's always easier to cut the edge when your nail is longer, because it's not touching the skin. And right now my nails are slightly a little bit longer, but not long, if that makes sense. I don't like long nails because I use my hands so much. I don't find them practical or clean, because then there's more space for bacteria to grow, because you have to really go with a scrubber under your nails to be able to get anything in there, versus when you have them clean. If you rub them against the palm of your hand when you're washing them, it's way easier. So it's just for like hygienic standpoint too that I always wear short nails. Nothing weird against long nails. I feel that, you know, long nails are beautiful but hard to maintain. And if you are a mom, especially a special needs mom, you know that having long nails may not work well, especially when you're changing diapers, not to a toddler. And when you're lifting wheelchairs or, you know, strollers, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't work. Well, anyway, how pretty this is. Oh, so beautiful. So pretty. I never liked lavenders before on nails until maybe 2 years ago. I was in a wedding and one of the bridesmaids had a nail polish like this color, because her dress was, you know, lavender, and I think that it looks so pretty. And it's kind of like with everything in life, sometimes you have to be exposed to things for you to give it a try, you know. That's what I did when I painted my nails blue, even though my mom was like, oh my god, don't paint your nails blue again. I was like, it's just a color. But it's always good to get out of your comfort zone and try things. If you don't like them, you can remove it. It's not the end of the world, you know. At least not yet. But joke. But you know what? Things continue to happen. And we're just in May, so better enjoy and better, you know, go wild and do things that you never thought that you were going to do, just because honestly, we never know. We never know when it's our time. And it's best that to regret things because you did them than regret not trying and not knowing what the outcome could have been. Oh, I went heavy with this one. I know. I can see it. And I can feel it too. Yeah, the chunk of top coat. But it will be okay. And there you go. That's the color. And now we just wait 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes this is going to be rock solid, where you can go and cook, where you can go and garden, where you can go and clean, where you can go and clean a butt if you have to, because they will be ready. And this is what I love the most about this system. So I love that it lasts, and then I love that in 5 minutes after you're done with the top coat, you're ready to go. So I no longer have bed sheets marks on my nails or having to not touch anything for like 2 hours until it's dry, because with this one it's ready in 5 minutes after you're done. So it's not that it takes 5 minutes to be done with the whole thing. No, I usually take about half an hour, you know, between 20 or 30 minutes to do my nails. And in that time, it's because, you know, I'm taking my time. I make sure that each layer is dry before I apply to the next one. But honestly, between each layer, it takes about 3 minutes to be ready. So you can be ready, but once you applied, you know, your 2 base coat, your 1 or 2 coats of nail polish, or 3 if you want to, it doesn't matter, you know, based on how, you know, sometimes if some colors are sheer, you may want to go 3 or 4 coats, and this is not going to get thick on your nails at all. But once all those are dry and then you apply the top coat, from that moment, 5 minutes. That's what the brand advertised, and then it's going to be rock solid. But it takes less than that. I know, because I have done it. So like right now, if I touch this is ready, and I know. I just know because I have been painting my nails already since when did I get these? The first tried on, so the mini kit that I bought, I think was in February. Did I buy that at the end of February or maybe beginning of March? But I have been, you know, using it already for 2 months. So I just know that it doesn't even, you know, you don't have to wait the 5 minutes. So like, I'm pushing hard and nothing, no finger marks or anything. So pretty. And now, as usual, we'll get a little bit of nail polish. And what I do, so I have the nail polish bottle and just the cap, and then I put a little bit of nail polish remover in the cap. And then, so I have this, and then I go with a brush. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush, $1 at the supermarket. And I put this inside, get it well coated. And that's what I do to clean the base of the nail, because it drives me nuts to have the sensation that your nail is glued to the skin. But even though I thought that it was kind of rough today, but no, there's not much cleaning that I have to do. At least not on this size, you know. And as I have mentioned before, I feel that doing this, it really bumps your game, because once you paint your nail, if you clean the skin around it, that's how they look like at the salon. That's the real trick after everything, to make sure that you are cleaning your nail after. Because honestly, when you go out, people are not going to be looking your nail from so close. They're just going to get a glimpse, you know. But if that glimpse is a clean glimpse, it makes everything easier, make better for you. In case that you don't want people to know that you do your own hands, but I don't know who will care about it, you know. But I know that there are some people that are just so living up to what others think and they need to have others' approval. I don't care about any of that. I have never cared, never did. That's what I think, that I was a hard teenager because I went against everything and anything. Not because on purpose, honestly. No, it's just because I thought that a lot of things that society was doing, they were pretty plain stupid. So, and you know what? I still think that. I still think that a lot of things that people are caught up into, and I'm like, why are you wasting your time in silly things like that? Who cares? So when I met my husband, one of the things that he told me one day, he's like, who cares? They're not paying your bills. And then I was like, yep, you are the one. How fun it is. Well, here it is. My nails are ready. Well, it should go this way. Ready, clean, so there's not like nail polish all over your skin. And here we have the Dazzle Dry system. Well, the nail polish, I'm trying to do something cute so then I can take a screenshot of this and use it as a thumbnail. So I don't know, maybe like this probably, so the nails are visible. I don't know, I have such a chubby fingers and hands that trying to do something cute like this, it just doesn't happen, but maybe there. So let's see if this, I can hold it for 1, 2, 3 seconds and then use this. But anyway, so see, I overshare always. I always overshare my life, but that's me. Again, what you see is what you get. So there we go. How pretty, how beautiful this color is. It makes me happy, even though I never thought that I will be wearing a color like this. If you asked me, 10 years ago, I would be like, oh, no. And now I'm like, yes, it's so pretty. It's a happy color. And we need happiness in our life. We need to be happy. Whatever makes you happy, So there we go. Well, that's it for today. Take care. Hug your families. Send them kisses. Kiss them if you can. Call them. And make sure that everyone can feel the love that you have for them. And hopefully this was, a little bit of time for you to relax and just to think about something else other than what may be concerning you. So that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.